And we is live. Primo, say something just to make sure that I know you can be
Hey,
heard.
what up? What up?
Primo, say something just to make sure that I know you can be heard. Yep, got you. All right. So, welcome back to the Restoring the Order podcast. I'm your boy TGO. And today with me, we have a very special guest. Actually, our first guest on the podcast, my homeboy Primo, aka Browns. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
So, I see in your team you 6-2 right now, looking mighty close to that first place in the AFC North. Tell me about your team, man. Tell me what's going on in old Clevelandville.
Team is great. I built it, I think, pretty good. I traded away Jarvis Jarvis last year. Demarius Randall. I got X Factor with Calais Campbell, and then I just drafted a whole new young offensive line that's gonna grow together and gonna be cheap.
Hmm.
They already pretty good. So
Ah,
everything's pretty good. The way the game plays. It's more of a running game this year.
hmm. So I'm seeing getting a look here. The offense ain't looking too nice, man. But you're getting it done. I definitely know on defense. Rank what 30th in offense. What do you think has to change to to get this offense off the ground and to actually be the true dominant team that we know you are?
I would say they need to patch the game. No, I'm pretty conservative. I don't like making too many mistakes, and for some reason, when you drop back, then you get sacked, and the the picks and the D-backs got eyes in the back of their head. And I mean, I could just run drags and outs and ins, but I kind of like to just hit more intermediate passes, and it takes too much time, and I throw some picks. So, um, but if I'm right now, I'm just really trying to just learn the passing and just get back into a rhythm. I used to be really good at Madden, but that was
Hey man, the evidence is still in the
a
pudding,
long
man.
time
You
ago.
6-2 for a reason because I know for a fact it ain't easy in this league, especially knowing that you got probably one of the best people in your division in Ravens, aka Caleb. Tell me how it is playing him every 2 weeks whenever you do get the chances. I
Yeah,
know it's a pretty tough
it's pretty
competition.
good. It's it's fun playing him. I think I match up good against him actually. But we split last year. I think one of our games was a sim because I was going through some shit. But then this the second game of the season, of the regular season, I got him, and then he got me in the playoffs. Um, that was just tripping, and I didn't realize Brown was 99 speed and just take it over the top. But then the same this year, two close games. The first game was close, and then the one I just won was close. It's a good matchup. I mean, so
Hmm.
yeah, I like playing him though.
Yeah, very sim dude. Personally, one of the best people is one of the most sim people that I probably can say in the league. So getting a look at Mr. Baker Mayfield, I know he has that superstar ability. Do you think that he's a quarterback to engineer this team to their first Super Bowl?
I don't know. I mean, again, looking at the offense, the way I'm coaching this team, he's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. My team is predicated on defense and running the ball. I got Chubb and I have Eckler. And then I got defense, and I just got it's kind of if I get up, make my opponent pass, they're gonna have they got the my front four is really good, and the linebackers are decent enough. They tackle, they hit hard, and I got Denzel Ward, who's a playmaker, and I got two young safeties that's ready to grow. So
Yeah, I see.
I mean,
You you.
my team is kind of built to get the lead and keep the lead.
Yeah, I see. Honestly, and I see that you drafted Marceli. Is this Marcelino Ball? That's a little tricky name
Yeah,
for him to be
yeah.
black. Ah, and and got some a couple
I didn't
of
touch.
you
I didn't
got
touch nothing.
got a couple off-season acquisitions in Zach Brown. I see Denzel Ward balling out. Zach Brown leading the team in 4 picks. Where do you really see this team going realistically this season?
It's, I, it's Super Bowl or bust. I mean, I have the game. If I'm focused and my little daughter's not around distracting me. If it's not a Super Bowl, it's a disappointment. I mean, I don't care who I play. I mean, I know the one dude that I had a one bad loss to Quiggs earlier, but I was just distracted and I was just playing like shit, and he got me, But in my mind, ain't nobody in the league is unbeatable. Anybody can be beat,
True.
especially with Madden. All it takes is one Madden thing to happen or to not go your way. And a lot of people, they don't deal with the adversity right. Like some people, if they get down a touchdown, their whole game plan is out the window. So it
True.
really, I mean, yeah, I would say Super Bowl or bust. My roster is decent enough. Um, I handled the Patriots. I can handle the Ravens. The Bengals, he's ghost. The Colts, I can handle. The Jags, I can handle. The Jets, I can handle. The whole AFC, I can handle.
Y'all hear this, right? He's telling y'all if y'all
I'm not
come to
really worried about
Cleveland,
anybody
it is
in the
a done
AFC.
deal. He's
I guess I played the Seahawks or the Eagles. I think I played this week. So he went to the Super Bowl, right? So
yep, Super Bowl
after I
champ.
crack his head, then we'll see what's what.
Yeah, I definitely do feel it, but y'all hear it first from here from Mr. Cleveland himself. If you coming to Cleveland or if you got to play Cleveland, we whooping that ass. You hear it first and foremost, and especially with this defense. This defense is built to the brim with Calais Campbell with 10.5 sacks, Miles Garrett, Mr. Patty P as I like to call him, Olivier Vernon. Like this defense can be the thing that carries you literally to the promised land. So, who would you say is your biggest roadblock to get where you need to be?
Honestly, it's me. I just have to be smart and not do dumb things with Baker. Chubb is solid. I mean, the team is good enough. I don't utilize Odell Beckham. Like everybody sees my team, they think you got Odell Beckham, you got to be throwing a bunch of yards. But you look at it like he ain't doing shit, and that's it's for a good reason because it doesn't really, it's not necessary to win it in this game. Like
Right,
when I am down, I will pass, but I'm never really down by a lot or enough. And the only time I was down kind of was against the Cowboys, but even in that game, I didn't get yardage to get back. My defense got me back in the game.
right,
So, but that was a sloppy game. He did a lot of RPL stuff I wasn't even like plays I wasn't used to. But now, if we ran it back, I jump on a lot of those routes, and he had some shit break his way early, but
and
yeah, I mean,
speaking of which,
I don't
honestly,
I don't want to be excuse maker. I mean, he got me. Cowboys got me, man. I
oh
know
trust me, dog. You
he's
can
your
ride the we
the
hate Quigs
Madden
train.
World Orders. He's a legend in these parts. So
He is. He's definitely a legend in these parks. And speaking of that said legend, you got some stuff started in the comments. Mr. Jet says, sounds like he's calling out Quigs for a rematch. Let's go. And you got Mr.
nah,
Quigs
nah. I
himself with some
mean,
eyeballs.
I I played. I mean, I played. I remember I was brought into the league to beat Twigs. Actually, I played him last year and I missed a field goal because I'm old and my reflexes are fucked up. And when that little fucking ice the kicker bullshit that's not realistic, it should be illegal because that shit doesn't happen in real life. That shit cost me that victory over Quiggs. But yeah, this time he got me straight up. And then extra garbage stats throwing picks late. But no, he got me. No
All right.
rematch needed
No rematch
unless we meet
needed.
in the Super Bowl.
Hey, if we meet in the Super Bowl, trust me, I'm rooting for you all the damn way because we know this man has already won
Mhm.
4 of them as it is. But looking
Well,
into
what you guys feel free to hit me in the DMs with scouting tips if I do meet him. Let me know what to do. I always can use an extra offensive and defensive coordinator.
oh, definitely. I'll be that ears and eyes for you. But looking at the rest of your schedule, it seems pretty tough down the stretch. You got Eagles this week, Steelers, Redskins, Colts, Jags, Giants, Titans, Steelers. Do you think that you can be undefeated down the road and end 14-2?
Wait, hold up a second. You said the schedule looks tough down the road. Like,
Looks a little
there's
look.
only two people on that schedule that would even make me blink. Eagles, which I'm gonna play eventually if he does ever answer DMs, and then the Jaguars, who's my apprentice. That's my son. So I taught him everything he knows in the game. I'm gonna be all right. No, he might get me. But once I play him, I know his go tos, and I'll get him when it counts. Let me see my schedule.
I'm gonna say we're looking at these possible what I like to call trap games with the Steelers and the Titans. I probably
I
wouldn't
think
sleep on them too hard, not too
I
hard.
played the Steelers before, so I kind of know how he plays. I mean, people do tank. I don't know why he tank with the Steelers, but hey, to each his own. Uh, I don't remember playing Redskins. Is that you? Are you Redskins?
No, I used to be Redskins. I'm a
Okay, that's
Buccaneers
how
this
I
year.
remember. The Colts. I mean, we played a little warm up game in the preseason. I got in that ass. I'm not worried about them.
Hey.
Giants. I think I played him last cycle. Champ, he's my Cleveland brother. He could take that ass beating too. And then the Steelers again. So really, yeah, it's only Jaguars and Eagles. That's got like because Eagles didn't he just win the Super Bowl?
Yep, Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Right. I mean, his roster's probably a little different, but I mean, he's 6-2. I'm sure he's tough. And then the Jaguars tough, but I mean, the schedules. I should be able to make the playoffs, and then the ultimate goal is Super Bowl. So I don't really care about winning. I won a division the first season, but I don't need to win a division. You just got to get in. Honestly, the wild card game kind of helps you because it's like an extra warm up. You get to play, stay fresh with the team. But I mean, if I win a division, I win the division. If I don't, I don't. But I can see myself probably being top six in the conference for sure, even with
Definitely
two losses, two more. If even if I get two more losses, it was at like a 12-4.
12-4.
That ain't that's doable. Shit, probably can get in the conference with 10 or 11. Probably be the cutoff. Because I
Definitely.
know Jets is probably still out there, and then Patriots is not a slouch, so they're gonna be pushing to make that. And then Bills is out there too, I guess. But
Yeah,
that's
that.
like they're gonna beat each other up, so one of them's falling out.
Yeah, AFC East is definitely a tough division.
But for my division, I feel like it's only gonna be me and Ravens, so that's kind of like we gonna have two spots, so I should
No,
be safe
no
to make
Bengals,
the
no
playoffs.
Steelers. You heard it first, y'all. You're not a big factor in this playoff
Who?
matchup.
What happened?
Steelers and Bengals.
Oh no, Bengals is boo boo water. But Steelers, I haven't played them this year yet, and I know they drafted these rookie quarterbacks, and people get hyped with these. He throwing out there like he Peyton Manning probably. So I don't know what to expect in this game. Uh, I know I was beating his ass in 2K, but yeah, Madden's a whole different thing. I haven't played in a minute. I do remember beating him last year, but again, he could have been tanking. I don't really know. I mean, people throw games all the time.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna
But yeah,
say,
Bengals. I mean, he's too busy to be playing Madden. It seems like he ain't never around, so I doubt he gonna win much more if he plays his games. But
yeah, it's true. I'm gonna say I know Fred is, aka Bengals, one of the toughest dudes in the league when he puts his mind to it. So, Fred, I'm calling you out, man. This is not a time. It's the time to kind of show
I
who you
mean,
are for
maybe
real, for real.
I mean he seemed like a busy dude because he never really responded to DMs that often when they was scheduling. So and that's cool. I mean, shit, you gotta do what you gotta do at work or
Yeah,
whatever.
true, true. And looking at your roster, you had a fantastic draft class from what I can remember.
Oh yeah.
You got a drafted a left tackle, Walker Little. He's superstar Dev. Shaheem Carter, John Simpson. Like, what do you expect in like this upcoming draft? Like, what is your biggest need on your team?
Honestly, my approach to the draft is just take the best available because it really should be next man up. But I mean, people don't get hurt in this league, so I really could just draft. I don't even me. I feel like my offensive line would develop. I guess Calais Campbell eventually is gonna leave. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna keep Olivier Vernon, so I might draft another defensive lineman. Maybe a linebacker. It really depends on who falls to me, because like, but I'm always on the defensive side. With the offense, I got Odell Beckham and a bunch of little speed demons out there. They'll do work when they need to. And Baker's good enough, but uh, yeah, and Chubb is great. Chubb and Eckler got the speed, 94 speed, like little switch up from Chubb. I'm good on offense. I'm not good on offense, but I'm good on offense. You know what I mean?
Got to get it done. You get it done when you got to get it done.
30th ranked offense, but my offense is cool. I'm not like looking to add to it. You know, I got some offers. People have offered me some wide receivers, but I don't really think I need anything. I just need to to get better at the game and just get my reps in, But I like the team. I won the division. We didn't make it far last playoffs, but we'll check us out in a couple weeks. Maybe we making some noise this year.
Hey, I definitely
That's
hear that.
nice.
And looking at our time, we are out of time, but I really do appreciate you coming on, Primo, to be my first guest on the Restoring the Order podcast, man. You were definitely a delight. As a Super Bowl contender, man, I definitely do say good luck. Hopefully, my team can see you there, dog. We can have a good matchup. But this is your boy TGO. That's Primo. We out, bruh.
All right, take